So this is the Origin EVO16-S, and this is a very special laptop for one specific reason, and that's the size of the screen. This is a 16-inch gaming laptop with the latest specs, the 9750H, and you can spec it all the way up to an RTX 2080 Max-Q like I have in this guy. Now the reason why it's special is because I want more 16-inch gaming laptops, because I find 15 inches to be slightly too small, and I find 17-inch laptops to be a bit too big to carry on a daily. This is a 4.6 pound laptop. This is essentially the same weight as a Razer Blade 15. If you look at both of them, yes, it's a little bit wider and a little bit deeper, but it feels exactly the same in your bag. Now, the only thing I don't like is the custom paint job on the lid. Like, this is custom, so you can basically make it look like anything you want, but they decided to send me one with a Wolfenstein advertisement for their upcoming game. Now, that's great on first impressions, but if I gotta carry this every day, I don't want an advertisement of a game on my laptop. So let's fix that right now. Actually, one more thing. That's so much better. Now for ports, on the left-hand side, you have your barrel connector. This connects a 230 watt power supply, full-size HDMI, mini display port, 2 USB Type-C ports. This is not Thunderbolt 3, USB 3.1. And on the right-hand side, you get a full-size network jack, SD card slot, micro SD, USB 3.1, headphone jack, microphone jack. Hey Matt, look over there. It's your biggest fan. So getting inside requires a couple of extra steps. You remove the screws from the back of the bottom, and then you have to take off the keyboard by pressing the screwdriver in, remove a few more screws, and then you can finally get into the laptop. I do like what I see though, because you can upgrade the RAM, which you have 2 Corsair Vengeance sticks in here. Right now there's 16. You have 3 slots for drives, a 2.5-inch drive. You have a very fast Samsung 970 EVO Plus, and then you have an extra slot right here if you want to upgrade and add a 3rd drive. I do like the cooling solution. You got 3 fans, so you have a lot of heat pipes running back and forth. I'll talk about heat management shortly. The only downfall to this entire setup is battery life. This is a very small 62 watt-hour battery, and I'm only getting about 3 to 4 hours of use before needing to charge. So the display is 16 inches, Full HD, and 144 Hz. The color accuracy is not as good as the 15-inch equivalents, and most likely due to the fact that there's just not a lot of companies making 16-inch panels. Now, it's not bad by any means. It's fantastic for gaming. It's just not as color accurate to do design work. The camera is on top of the display, which is fantastic. The bezels are pretty thin. I couldn't use the camera. For some reason, it's not working on my unit, but let's be honest, most gaming laptops just don't have good webcams. Sound. Coming out of 2 speakers on the bottom of the laptop. They're downward facing, and to be quite honest, not the best sound experience. They do get loud, it's not distorted at all at max volume, but there's no richness to the sound. So performance on this laptop is really good. In line with the competition, in terms of benchmarking, it stayed on top and beside other laptops with an RTX 2080 Max-Q. Even gaming, if you want to play AAA titles and you want the best of the best in terms of max frame rates, you're gonna get a laptop like this with an RTX 2080. You can play AAA titles fine with settings set to high on this laptop. The other thing to talk about is heat management. On the keyboard, I was averaging around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius, which is pretty much in line with other gaming laptops. It did get a bit hot when I was gaming though. Like, nothing on the surface bothered me, but I did see the temps go in and out of 90 to 91 degrees Celsius. Same when I had benchmarks. I was getting averages of 3 gigahertz, which is pretty impressive considering other laptops are thermally constrained to 2.8. The only thing that's negative to say really is the fans. These are very loud fans, and as it should be because there's 3 inside of here to keep this thing cool. Now, the keyboard supports RGB. Each key can be customized individually to whatever color you like. There is a full-size numpad. Nothing feels too cramped. The only thing I don't like is the keyboard is a bit mushy. Like, you press on this, you can feel it going down. Now, in terms of gameplay, I didn't find any keys having issues with registering. They all registered fine. It's just a little bit mushy compared to other gaming laptops. Now, the touchpad though, is actually really nice. It's using Windows precision drivers, it's made out of glass, and it's super accurate. So here are my closing thoughts. I like the 16-inch size for gaming laptops. In fact, I wish more laptops had a 16-inch display. I find it to be the sweet spot for gaming laptops. It doesn't really add on too much weight, and it gives you that extra screen real estate. In terms of performance, this did a great job. It's fairly light. The looks are pretty good as long as you don't get this advertisement for a custom print job. The only thing I wish it had was Thunderbolt 3 and a slightly better keyboard. Anyways, that wraps up my review of the Evo S or Evo 16S. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.